Welcome, listeners, to another episode of the show. I am your host with the most, Chris Talks. Hope that you're having a wonderful day because I am definitely having a good one. So I hope that all my listeners having a good one. All right, so let's get into this episode top topic, right? Which is pull it up on the screen real quick. A man wakes up on a New York City train with a stranger's hand in his hands.
Wait, what?
Really?
Bruh.
Oh my goodness. This is the train system in New York City is just getting too crazy. All right, as always, I'm gonna let Sarah, my AI, report this story, and I'm gonna give you my view and my opinion. Let's get into it. All right, hit it. Yeah, hit it, man. Hit it.
Police in Manhattan are currently on the lookout for a suspect who is believed to have sexually assaulted a man while he was sleeping on the subway. The incident occurred on Saturday, and authorities are now seeking any information that may lead to the apprehension of the suspect. As reported by the NYPD, the victim, 25, was asleep on a northbound No. 6 train when it arrived at the Astor Place station about 2 a.m. Police said the man awoke to find the suspect's hand inside his pants. The victim did not sustain any physical injuries. According to the police, the NYPD released a photo of the suspect on Sunday. According to the police, the suspect is described as a man with a heavy build. He was last seen wearing a dark-colored baseball cap, a green shirt, tan pants, and tan boots.
Yo, I don't. Yo,
Bruh.
yeah, really, yo, shout out to Silent Ed, ladies and gentlemen, to all my listeners, because I'm sitting here, I'm talking to you. A lot of people don't think that you are even here. Let me get down to that first. That a lot of people don't think that you are here. Ladies and gentlemen, this man really exists. That's why I call him Silent Ed, because he's silent. Please understand that there are people that work in the background. They just don't want to their voices or their faces to be on uh, this platform, but they still tend to speak on certain, and that's what's so funny to me. So funny to me is that they just speak on certain.
Message.
They just speak on it. Okay, so listen, Ed, can you get here, please? Soundboard, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Interns, interns. What are you gonna do with them? What are you gonna do with them? All right, let's get to our top story for this evening. So, hey, can you bring me in? Thank you. Watch and learn. Watch and learn, son. Watch and learn. Yeah, we got an intern on the site today. We got an intern in the studio. Shout out to the intern. Yeah, we got some people, some guy here learning the soundboard. All right, so let's get right into this story. Okay, so what I'm gonna say is this. I don't really know what to say to this. Why? I don't know what to say to this because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a New Yorker. And as a New Yorker, I do not really fall asleep on a train. I don't. I do not fall asleep on a train.
Bruh.
I'm so serious. I don't. And it's because of situations like this. Let me tell you something. Ladies and gentlemen, as a New Yorker, as a citizen of this country, you do have the right to bear arms. Now, I'm not saying all the time it has to be a gun, a knife, or whatever, but you do have the right to bear arms. Now, if I was this person, I'm going to tell you what, yeah, if I'm traveling on a New York City train, if I'm traveling on a Greyhound, I'm just telling you, me personally, if I'm traveling on any kind of transportation like that, any public transportation within the city, I'm gonna have some like I'm gonna have some mace on me, man.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna have some mace on me just because of the things that happen on the train. And I'm talking about the things that happen on a New York City train. Now, me myself personally, I can speak from this personally. Okay, this is my own personal experience. So, my listeners, listen up because I got a story to tell. All right. So, my own personal experience. What'd you say? No, listen up because I got a story to tell. This is my own personal experience. Okay.
Message.
Oh. Oh. Um. There was one time that I was on a train and this guy he bought a couch. This was probably about I could say this is about roughly about 2003, between 2003 2005. Okay, 2003 2005.
Bruh.
Dude bought a couch on the train. Now I was at yeah, I remember this. I was at Bowling Green. Okay, the guy bought a couch on the train. Now he had no, yeah, he really did. He bought a couch on the train. He had one of those dollies. Yes, he had a dolly.
Bruh.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he had a dolly, and he bought a couch on the train. Now this wasn't a love seat. This was one of them long, like really, really long.
Wait, what?
Yes, really, really long couches. And this dude got it on the train station. He got it inside of the fucking train station. And I was thinking, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, you could bring couches on the train?
Bruh.
I never knew that. I never knew that until then. I never knew that. I never knew that. Then there was another incident on 42nd. Because 42nd is like this big terminal. You know what I'm saying? So for my listeners that live in New York City, y'all know 42nd, big terminal. Big terminal. Okay. So 42nd, big terminal. Now on 40, I think it was 40, wherever the Port Authority is. The Port Authority is on 42nd, right? Isn't the Port Authority on 42nd?
Bruh.
Yeah, don't do that to me, bro. But anyway, yes, where the Port Authority was. Okay, you know that there's all those transferring trains there where you can transfer to different trains. Now, I'm so serious. God is my witness, right? I swear to God, same situation. A long couch with a dolly. He walking through like Port Authority.
Wait, what?
Yes. Yes. Yes, Ed. Long couch. Bugged out. Bugged out. Really bugged out.
Bruh.
Yes. I've seen some weird crap in New York City. Like I've seen some like weird crap in New York City. Okay, I seen a guy. Okay. True story.
Bruh.
I think it was this is when I was staying in the Bronx. I think it was the BX yes, I remember this so clearly. The BX 55.
Bruh.
Okay? Yo, this mother bought a bed on the bus.
Bruh.
A bed. A bed on the bus.
Wait, what?
Yes, a bed. A full-size mattress on the bus. And this was in the late 90s. The late 90s.
Bruh.
This guy bought a mattress on the bus. And the bus driver let him get on. Let him get on. Now, I would say this to all my New Yorkers. Okay? Because we in the city. We're New Yorkers. We're in the city of New York. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to New York. Big up to New York. You know what I'm saying? Our stomping ground, you know. You know, this where they do them. Yeah, this where they bust them. Anyway, what I would say is this. New Yorkers, y'all know it be some crazy out there. I've never been to Atlanta. Okay? I haven't been to Atlanta. Not well. We drove through Atlanta, right? Then we drive past. We drove through Atlanta and stopped there for gas or whatever. But I've never really stopped in Atlanta, so I've never really been. Look, I've stopped there, but I've never really been to Atlanta. But I'm telling you, you come to New York City, you will see some of the weirdest that you have ever seen in your life. It's the diversity in New York City is it's crazy. It is crazy. When you walk into Manhattan, okay? When you go into Manhattan, all right? So we not in Manhattan. I'm not gonna tell you where we are. But you know, we're in Manhattan. We had this. Then we had this. Yeah, we lost the studio in Manhattan. We lost the studio in Manhattan. So, yeah, yeah. You all right? You pay for it, all right? But anyway, when we was there, some really crazy we saw. Really crazy. Really crazy. In Manhattan, people will walk around any style, any fashion, any type that they want. Any, 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 any. Okay, and Manhattan would be like, isn't that like that's like the gay capital of New York, right? Yeah, it is. So, for something like this to happen, I am really not surprised that something like this happened. But at the same time, this guy, I mean, come on. His rights, not just his rights, but he was violated. And that should not happen to anybody sleeping on a train, whether you male or female. I mean, 9 times out of 10, we don't know the hours that somebody has worked. And if you're a New Yorker, okay, trying to keep up with New York prices during this time of inflation is very hard. Very hard. So, in New York, your average spot, like, okay, what's your average job? Hey, give me a give me a suggestion. Give me a low cut job. The average low cut job. What would that be? McDonald's. Okay. In New York City, You'll be lucky if you can afford and sustain a good lifestyle. Working at McDonald's, you'll be lucky. Lucky. And it depends which bill you choose. You'll be lucky if you could pay your electricity bill. You'll be lucky. It is very hard during this time in New York City. So, who knows what this man was going through? Who knows how tired he was, or anything like that. Now, me myself, as I said, personally, I would not sleep on a train, especially, and I would recommend that for anybody, especially if you're a hard sleeper like that somebody could dig into your pants and you not know. You sleeping really hard, mom. Like really hard. I would suggest you do not drink and take the train and fall asleep. Don't drink, don't get intoxicated in any way and fall asleep. Now this man, his rights were violated. Now, this is my question to all my listeners. Okay? This is my question to everybody. What do we do to prevent attacks like this, or to protect people in attacks like this? What do we do? Like, exactly what do we do? Because if nobody's there to film it, you know what I'm saying? As a male, nobody would probably believe this guy. Why didn't he attack the guy? I know that's how you looking at me. Like, why didn't he attack the guy? I don't know why he didn't attack. I would have attacked this person who was touching me in this way. But what I'm saying, as a New Yorker, we have to be careful. We have to be careful. But what do we do when things like this happen? Because this happened. Pull that up on the big screen. Was it no? Pull up the other story. Was it crowded? It wasn't really a crowded. No, it wasn't crowded. So okay, this wasn't a crowded train. Okay, but let's not put aside that things like this happens on crowded trains, and the majority of the time it's happening to females. So how do we, or what do we do to stop people or predators or pedophiles, or even in this case, I would say maybe he has some type of fetish.
Bruh.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he has some type of fetish. Maybe he has some type of fetish. But what do we do to stop this, to prevent this, or even to protect ourselves against something like this? Because okay, and this is what I want my listeners to think of. This was, how old was this guy? Like 30 something? No, he was in his 40s, right? So this happened to a 40-year-old man. To all my New Yorkers, what happened to all my New Yorkers who have children? Let me make that very clear. To all my New Yorkers who have, matter of fact, let's go beyond New York. To everybody who's listening to me, because not all my listeners live in New York. To everybody who's listening to me, what about people traveling just on public transportation? Because this happened on public transportation. What protections do we have on public transportation? What do we have on public transportation to help us if we can't prevent it?
Bruh.
Okay, what do we do, or what can we do to prosecute the violators who do this.
Bruh.
Because that's exactly what happened to this man. This man, whether you want to see it or not, if it was a woman, maybe some of my listeners would see it in a different way. But you have to see it. Well, I'm asking you to see it in this way. This was a person who was violated. Okay? Who was physically violated while sleeping. Now, what if this, like I said, what if this was a woman? What if this man had his hands down a woman's pants? Then would it change for you? Or should it change? What do we do? This is what I'm saying. What do we do about this? So, in my opinion, in my view, two-headed coin, but in my view and in my opinion, we have cameras installed on buses to catch such things as, acts like this and stuff like that. So I think places that have cities that have transit systems should not only just have cameras, not just in the transit system within the stations. Let me say that. Not just within the stations, but maybe we need to upgrade to put in cameras within the trains. I mean, in New York City, at least 90, say 98 or so of the buses have cameras. If not 80, 98, basically all of them have cameras, right? So why not put them on the train?
Bruh.
I'm just saying.
Message.
Why not put them in the trains? We have them in the train stations, but why not put them actually on the trains? So when things happen like this at 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, we can catch, at least they can catch the perps, because a lot of these crimes are committed like that at this time of the morning. I'm not saying that they're not committed during the day. I'm not saying that. Okay?
Bruh.
Social media, don't go crazy.
Bruh.
But a lot of times, these crimes are committed in the late hours, such as this guy traveling home at 2 o'clock in the morning. This is kind of crazy. And to all my New Yorkers, I said it before, I'll say it again. Whatever legal, whatever, how you say it? Yeah, whatever legal defense that you can take, and even the criminals, you know what I mean? Like, look it up. If the state law says that you can have mace, have it. If whatever state you in states that you can have certain accessories, you know what I mean? Get them, because this person wasn't a migrant. They wasn't. So we not going to play that. But who's to say that a migrant didn't assault this person? I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there.
Bruh.
And besides that, all the migrants that's coming in the country. I mean, come on, listen, people, arm yourself. Arm yourself. Arm yourself and protect yourself. New Yorkers, or wherever you are, arm yourself. Protect yourself and protect your children. And that's all I gotta say on that. That's all I gotta say. That's my view and that's my opinion. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't know what to say. We here on the late night. Thank you here. Thank you, Ed, for being here on the late night. Dude, yeah, you tired. Time to go home. But yeah, thank you for being here on the late night. I appreciate that. But yeah, to all my listeners, what can we say? A man wakes up with somebody's hand in his pants. I don't know how he slept that hard to where he didn't, you know. But earlier I meant to say that there's something going on around on social media with a homeless guy, and he's sleeping um, in a train station, not on the train, but in the train station, and there's like at least 15 to like 20 rats just come out from under his sheet.
Wait, what?
Like somebody go to give him food, 20 rats come out of his sheet.
Wait, what?
Yes, 20 rats. At least 20 rats.
Bruh.
So, and I don't know. It depends on how this guy was sleeping hard, man. I don't know. I wouldn't do that on public transportation, but like I said, who knows this guy's situation? Could be coming home from work. He could have been slaving for like who knows how many hours. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sometimes you sleep light, sometimes you sleep hard. You know what I mean? So that's just how it goes. All right. Let me get up out of here. All right, listen. If you like this content and want to hear more of it, hit that subscribe, hit that like button. Also, hit that share button, and please feel free to give your comments and stuff. I do read them, even though people think I don't. I do read them. Okay. Also, I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, stay blessed and not stressed. Until next episode, I see y'all later. Peace out.